The buffet is one of the best arguments for booking a cruise. It's also, according to food safety experts, one of the most reliable ways to ruin one. As it turns out, cruise ships are a steady stream of gastrointestinal outbreaks. A year rarely goes by without a handful of incidents making the news, and most of that risk comes down to a basic problem. When you're feeding thousands of people a day in close quarters, food safety margins tend to wear thin fast. Food safety academic Darren Detweiler and cruise critic executive editor Chris Gray-Fost broke down the specific foods most likely to cause problems at sea. Here's what they flagged. Shellfish is at the top of the list. Oysters and shrimp cocktails are cruise buffet staples, but they're also high-risk territory for norovirus. This happens primarily because of supply chain inconsistencies, which means the seafood on your plate passes through several different hands before it gets there. Ultimately, if the shellfish isn't visibly sitting on ice, it's best to walk past it. Raw and undercooked seafood carries similar concerns. Sushi in particular tends to sit out at buffets for an unpredictable amount of time. And with hundreds of people cycling through the same tongs and serving utensils, cross-contamination is almost inevitable. The better move is to order seafood at one of the sit-down restaurants on board, where it's made to order rather than mass-produced. Things don't seem to get any better when it comes to dairy-based goods. Soft cheeses like brie, feta, and gorgonzola can harbor listeria if they've been sitting at unsafe temperatures. The same goes for desserts like cheesecake and custard-based pastries. Similarly, deli meats are another risk. Cold cuts like salami, ham, and pastrami can carry listeria, a pathogen that, unlike most bacteria, actually thrives in refrigerated environments. And then there's the beloved soft-serve ice cream. Although it might seem tempting to indulge in a sweet treat, this cruise ship staple can become a liability if the machines aren't cleaned thoroughly and consistently. Plus, high foot traffic, especially from kids, doesn't help. Last but definitely not least, you've got fountain sodas. A 2023 study found that 42% of soda fountain samples tested positive for coliform bacteria, a marker for fecal contamination. Its presence in a soda machine means the lines haven't been cleaned properly, putting you at risk of drinking something far worse than flat Pepsi. Instead, opting for canned or bottled drinks is the easiest way to avoid the whole issue. Don't worry though, none of this means cruise food is something you need to be afraid of. Experts are clear that the vast majority of cruise cuisine is perfectly fine, but when the buffet line stretches 100 feet and you're sharing it with a few thousand strangers, it pays to know where the soft spots are.